Welcome back to Rad Rat Video, where I'm doing another weird challenge run in a Tony Hawk game. On this one, what I did was I disabled my square and circle buttons so that I cannot do flip tricks. See, listen. Nothing. No flips, no grabs. I can't do either of them. I thought this would be a fun way to add some challenge to this game. It's going to be really hard, especially toward the end, to do some of the competitions and stuff like that. And it just feels really weird. My original idea was to do it without a D-pad, and I would have to spin with, spin in little increments with either R1 or L1, and that would kind of line me up for the next thing. And that was my idea. But the problem was, if you can't balance, then it would probably be impossible. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into this. I picked Tony Hawk because it just seemed like the most appropriate choice. It was also for extra challenge because his stats are more based on, you know, hang time and air, but I can't do anything in the air other than spin. So his grind and manual balance is not the best. So I just thought that would be a little bit of an extra challenge for me. So let's go ahead and retry and get started. I did one run before just to test it out, and I accidentally got the high score, but I did not get anything else. So let's go ahead and do this. It's probably not going to feel that different in the beginning. I am going to have to worry about stats management and stuff like that because you know, I have a limited amount of tricks, so if I'm going to be able to get high scores, I need to be able to balance really well, and I need to not have to worry about that. Okay. What should I try to do? I have been able to get everything in one run before. There we go. And with stats too, I need to worry about it because I won't be able to do every challenge. There's some that I just straight up can't do, like kick flipping the gap in the school. I obviously can't do kick flips, so that's a problem. And yeah, I'm not sure what else is going to be impossible. Some of the high scores and 6 scores might be impossible as well. We'll see, but I'm going to do enough to beat the game. That's my goal. Okay, so did I do this gap? Oh, try to do an inward heel flip. You cannot. I can nollie and fakey alley though. Okay. Keep some speed. I'm also gonna have to worry about, I missed my gap there. I'm gonna need to worry about my specials and get lots of grind specials. Wait, oh, does it only count if you do it as a grind? But I already did the grind, so I should have it. I thought I did this one too, though. That did not go well. This game does not feel great. What, did I screw something up? I must have screwed something up. My bad. Let me see if I can squeeze in a score while I'm at it. I don't remember what the high score. I think it's like 75,000, but that's going to be tough. Okay, what did I do wrong with that? Oh, I didn't even get the pilot wings or skate. Man, it is tough to narrate while you're playing and actually get anything done. Okay, so let's try to get skate. Okay, I got a hang time gap. I don't need to worry about the barrels. Okay, there's the K. The A is right. Oh, it's right there, but I need the wing, pilot wing anyway. Might as well grab this one. Go back and get that A. Hang time, okay. So did I have to ollie over the helicopter before I did a grind on it? Because I swear I know I did do the grind because it wasn't there. Okay, let me just grab the E over here real quick. And the cash is going to be something else I'm going to have to be worried about for buying stats. Oh, come on, I saw the gap, but it didn't count. No, can't do a tail grab. At first, I tried to do this by just choosing not to and like refusing to do flip tricks and stuff, you know, without like changing the settings on the emulator so that I couldn't, and it just didn't work. Okay, so I did the barrels. Let me get that secret tape. So I'm going to have to be focusing a lot on grind. Oops. I should have just grinded to the end. I'm going to have to be focusing a lot on grind combos and manuals and stuff. Tony Hawk does have a special grind, the overturn, which is down left, I think. Okay, so there's some cash up here. Cool. I thought maybe doing that switch would not have worked, but oh, I didn't get that wingtip over there. I'm just coming off of my Tony Hawk 4.0 stat run where doing anything in switch was like impossible, so you have to get used to being able to do that again. So weird not being able to do flip tricks. I hate it. Okay, so all I gotta do now, I've got to get the score and the cash, and I do want to get as much done in the beginning as possible. So the only cash I'm missing, I believe, is in the wind tunnel. I'll try to grab that. Maybe I'll restart because I feel like I'm going to need as much time as possible to get the score. Okay. There's one over here. Got it. There's one over the entrance, which I ollied right over. I have the beginning stats, and I was able to ollie too high for it, which is kind of lame. There are some on the sides. No. Okay. Let me try to get this one again. Ooh, did I miss? Oh, there's one up at the top. Yeah, there's one up at the top over here. Okay. Can I get there? No. Come on. There we go. Oh, I still don't have them all. What did I miss? I got the hard one, which is the one on the, Oh, let me focus for a second. Okay, 44,000, not bad. I got the one that's on the boulder. There's the 5-0 overturn. Okay. Was Tony Hawk actually known for that trick or something? Because that's his special in 3 as well. Oh, that was enough for the 6 score right there without even... Oh, okay. Alright, that's not so bad. That's not so bad. I'll be okay. I wish you could gain special as you did a combo like you could in all of the other games after this one. It's got a 180. Okay, let me just land that. Oh, that was 7,000 points. Oh, man. So one other thing I did not really consider is... oh, is that a... That's not a 5-0 overturn. That's like a sugar cane, isn't it? One thing I didn't think about is how repeating the same tricks, that would have been enough to get me to score, by the way, that repeating tricks makes them worth less, right? And if I have fewer tricks to rely on, why am I having so much trouble with this? And then, you know, repeating a much smaller pool of tricks is going to make it a lot harder. Okay, that run was a failure. No, I don't want to do that at the moment. Oh no, I think I got all the cash, but you don't 100% it. I'm not sure. Okay. Nope, you can't do an inward heel flip there. That's not going to work. Okay, so you want to get as much as possible in the first combo. Okay, 39,000, that's okay. Now I can do my special. Yeah, I think that's a sugar cane, actually. Okay. Nope, can't do a heel flip. Alright. Alright. 65,000, I think I got this. 180 out. Okay, cool. I do think it's interesting that you don't get the... Like, you don't actually cross it off the list until it counts up. You know, like the game doesn't actually know that you got 75,000 until it goes over 75 on screen. So you have to sit there and wait to see if it actually worked. Alright, there was no cash in here, was there? Because that's just where the tape was. How am I forgetting where there was cash? I got the one up there. I got the hard one up there. Yeah. Did I miss one in the wind tunnel? I must have. Let me try to look in there. And then we'll get on to my favorite level, School 2. It's probably my favorite all-time Tony Hawk level. Oh, there's one right there. Of course there is. No big deal. Okay, cool. Well, let's move on. And I am going to spend some cash. So like I said, his rail and manual balance is really bad. I'm going to want to get that up as quickly as possible to make this doable. I should also, yeah, let me do that maybe. I put a little bit more in spin. Oh, his spin is already good because I rely on spins a lot. His ollie is terrible. Okay, that's probably as good as I can do right now. Okay, so maybe that's enough that I can do a 360, you know, on flat instead of having to do a bunch of little half C's. Okay, let's continue. Okay, if you're curious, I am playing this on RetroArch Beetle with a 4x internal resolution scale, which is good, but I also kind of messed with some stuff so that some of the textures look a little bit weird. I think it looks sharper, but sometimes when something like fades out, it looks weird. But, oh, I couldn't reach that. Okay. But I thought that would look the best on video. You're trying to watch this and not rip your hair out because you can't stand looking at it. I've considered doing the, I can do a fakie to fakie 5 right now with my stats. I considered doing this with the Dreamcast version, but I don't know that version as well. I have played it, but I don't know if anything is different in there, and I didn't want to mess around with that. This is the version I have nostalgia for, so I figured I'd just play this one, even with the weird warping textures and stuff. This is just the one that I will be able to get around in the easiest. Okay. So, do I remember where all the letters are? I think I do. Oh, stop. Okay. I need to focus. I can't do everything here. I can't get the scores while I'm trying to do anything else. Okay. So I found out after how many years that there's actually 2 ways to get up to the secret tape up here. This is the only one I ever knew of as a kid. The other one is to get up onto the awning. Oh, I need to go get that S. I'm trying to show you around the game and talk, and I'm realizing I'm out of time. I'm used to that Tony Hawk 4 now, where you can just kind of free skate indefinitely. Okay, so I got one thing at least. Yeah, so there's 2 ways. So you can do it that way, the way that I always did it, and you can also do you can get up to the awning and do a wall ride over to it, which I think is harder, but it might be better for lower stats. Okay, bells and hall passes. Let me do that. No, I'm a little worried about the competitions, but it is what it is. Okay, so I'm gonna do bells and I'm gonna do hall passes. That's my plan. I'm probably not gonna get a score while I do it, but okay. So there's 1 bell, 1 hall pass. The other hall pass is right here. Got that. Come around, front blunts to nose grind. Ooh, steezy. Got that little pop out. There's another hall pass right here. Do a front side 5 while I'm at it. Okay. Oh, yep. There we go. So I have played this game without updating my stats quite a few times. It was something I used to do as a kid, and I would always have trouble with that bell because you would kind of clip the top of the dumpster and you wouldn't get enough airtime. But Tony Hawk's got that pop, so he's good. Did I get all the hall passes? I'm pretty sure I did. Okay. Next bell is over here. I've learned not to try to turn at the top of that bank because it gives you like a foot of air and you will just turn sideways and bail. So that's not something you want to do. All right, maybe I will be able to squeeze in this tape. Okay. Big air. Plenty of speed. I still got special. Here's my best possible chance. Oh, yeah, his ollie is still pretty low. I did put a couple of points into it already, but it started off so low that it's not great. So the other way to do it, I might need special to get enough. I can't do a very hilf about. Okay, so you come up over here, you all ride, you ollie out, you grab the money because why not? You angle yourself like this. You do a wall ride and then you grind. Yeah, that was even harder. I learned that while playing Tony Hawk HD, because they do this thing where you have to collect these orbs, and the orbs are in a color based on what you should do while you get it. Like, should you be doing a grind or a flip trick or whatever. Okay, roll call rails and 6 score, I think is what I'm going to try. And that's the line it has you do in that level. So I'm sure it's possible, but it just might not be all that easy. Okay, roll call rails is what I'm trying to do. Here we go. I'm not going to switch grinds because I don't know if it'll keep the... Ooh, I could do a 540 off of that. That was cool. Barely got that 180, though. Look at how slow my score goes up. Okay. 42,000, that wasn't bad. Okay. Oh, I could do lip tricks, too. It's just that you can't, yeah, you can't really go anywhere with it. Okay. I need to not just do blunt slides all the time. I always pick that because that's super hard in real life. Okay, 180, 180, 180. Oh, it's gonna hold on to it and rock a 360 out. Okay. You have to do that one coming down, I think. Okay. Okay, here we go. Oh, that was a waste. I should have not done my special so I could keep the value high so I could get other stuff later. Although, do I have it already? It's only 100,000. Yes, 6 score. Cool. Okay. So I should probably end this run and then maybe take another shot at getting the special tape. Oh, I could just use this last time to grab some of the cash. So I do need that to buy stats. Okay, fakie to fakie 5. The hard way. Okay, there's one over here for sure. There's that one too. Okay. Oh, can I get that high? I think I can. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Got it. Oh, okay. You know, I don't know why I started doing these challenge runs. It's just like another way to torture myself. But, okay, secret tape, goals, and cash. But this is a game that I really enjoy. So even playing it in a weird way, playing it in a really complicated and challenging way, it has a level of fun to it. Like, this isn't as terrible as the stuff I've been doing a lot lately. I also reviewed Tony Hawk's American Skateland recently, if you haven't seen that. And that game was actually surprisingly pretty good. I actually enjoyed my time with that one too. So as long as I can find ways... Oh yeah, you need a little bit of speed to successfully wall ride. Okay. As long as I can find new ways to play these good older games, I will. I might as well try the wall ride since I'm up here. Okay, I don't see how that's possible. Yeah, as long as I can find new ways to play these old games and keep it interesting for you guys, I will definitely enjoy doing that. I know there's a lot with the new games too. There's, you know, definitely updates to Skater XL and... Ooh, I got it. Okay, I tried to turn sideways so I had a bigger target to land in a lip slide to get over to the other side, because there's cash over there. Ultimately, if I skip that for now, it's not the end of the world. Yeah, and like, instead of trying to keep on top of that and play every little version, I'm just trying to pace myself. I do enjoy those games, but, you know, checking out every new trick as it comes in one by one is not really what I want to do. Okay, I can probably get one more attempt, barely. Playing this stuff, I do really enjoy. Okay, do a quick grind, get myself... okay, so I'm just going to skip that last cash icon, and let's move on to Marseille. Actually, before Marseille, I'm going to squeeze in a couple of stats. Switch is kind of important because I spin so much. Okay, I'm going to accept that. That looks good. I should also be buying some special tricks, buy a couple more grinds, but I think this is probably my best move at the moment. Okay, now we have to do a competition, which I'm a little worried about. Bienvenue. Okay, so I also considered trying to do this challenge without grinds, and this was the level where I just couldn't imagine doing it. Like, I could still do flips and grabs, but I just wouldn't be able to do grinds. And trying to, because I couldn't just disable grinds. I have to disable the triangle button, so I wouldn't be able to do that one gap that I start all my lines with by doing the wall ride up to the top of that. Oops, you cannot do a grab and you cannot do a revert. And like that whole gap, not being able to do that was just too much for me to handle, so I chose not to do that. I'm not sure if a no grind run is possible, just because of keeping your combo going for a while would be really hard if it's all manual all the time. Like, my stat is already pretty high, and it's not that easy to keep a manual going forever. But, you know, if this ends up being too easy, which is unlikely, but if this becomes too easy, then I guess we'll worry about that later. All right, 98, we're still doing okay. I have trouble beating the bull run sometimes. I used to back in the day anyway. And doing it with no flips or grabs is going to be brutal. Yeah, so doing that, it feels so good. I just love that gap. I could not handle not being able to do that in a run. Well, don't do 50-50s. If you got to do grinds, you might as well do, like, interesting grinds. There's a Smith. Can I 360 out? Ooh, I can. Wow, that is probably enough to actually stop right now. I won't, though. Let me see. Can I maybe grab some cash? Oh, yeah, that one's really hard. So this is not going to be a 100% run. It can't be. I can't kickflip TC's gap. So that's kind of a waste. So I'm not going to bother. And since it's not a 100% run, if I miss some of the cash icons and stuff, it's not really the end of the world. I would like to get as much as possible, but I'm not going to torture myself if I don't have to. Okay, the game doesn't care about front side and back side, so I don't have to worry about, like, mixing up which direction I go. I usually spin the direction that it makes the most sense with the trick I'm doing. You know, like, I try not to spin front side and do a 360 flip and stuff like that. But without any flip tricks, it doesn't actually matter. Okay, one more run, and I'm just going to use this one to go underground and grab some of those icons. And there, I know there's a decent amount of cash down there. I think there's only that one that I'm not going to bother to get. If I have a ton of time left over, I might try, but these are only 1 minute, so let me grab this one. Okay, all right. Okay, you know, I'm surprised how clear the graphic on that looks. Like, you can clearly see Tony Hawk's face on that bill. You wouldn't have been able to on the PlayStation 1, but, you know, playing it like this, where it's 4 times res, you can actually see it. But it's like they kind of wasted their time putting that much detail into it, because no one could ever see it for at least 10 years after the game came out. Okay. Go back up. Yeah, I got one shot. Oh, I would have had one shot, but I went the wrong way. Come on, 3, 2, 1. I tried to hold up and I just couldn't get out. That's all right. Let's move on. And here we are in my least favorite Tony Hawk 2 level, New York. I always felt like this level is just kind of like 3 separate levels. I really wanted that K. Like 3 separate levels that are just kind of near each other. You know, like if you jump over that wall, there's a whole separate area. There's, if you go down at the bottom, I'm try to get that A. If you go down at the bottom, after you grind the sculpture, there's no way to get back up in a combo type of thing. You know, like it's just a separate thing. You can skate there for a while and then you can come back up, but you can't cruise around the whole level as one unit. So I don't know. It's cool as far as design. There's cool places to skate in it, but as far as trying to do all the challenges, it's just, it kind of has the worst flow. Okay. Yeah, so like doing all this stuff, they don't really go together. You've got to pick out a couple of things to do and see if you can do it all at once. Okay. At least these tokens are pretty close by. Okay. Steezy Switch 360. I got that. Okay. I don't remember what the high score here is. It's probably going to be a lot. Ooh, perfect landing. Okay, so I can grind the sculpture. Got a 50-50. Here we go. Yeah, see it. Yeah, like down here. So if I were to land, let's say, I know you can't revert, but if I were to do something, come back down and land, like I'm stuck down here now. I can't get back up here, and I just think that's kind of lame. Okay. Yeah, like you can try to do tricks on the way up and you get stuck and have to come back down. You just have to skate back out, and that's kind of boring. Okay, I should be paying attention. I don't think this is going to be possible at this point without adding some more special tricks. But what did I do? Oh, 6 scores 150. That's not too bad. I can probably do that. Hydrants and 6 score. Maybe that's what I'll try to do. Venice Beach, that's my second least favorite, kind of for the same reason. Like, it's really big and really spread out, and it's hard to do more than 1 or 2 things per run, but I like the layout of the level. I like the lines you can do and stuff like that, so I don't think it's as bad as this one. Not that this level is bad, it's just, you know, my least favorite in my favorite game, so, you know. I do always forget where these hydrants are. I remember the one over here, and I remember the one... Oh, there's only 3. Well, okay. Feels like there should be 5, but yeah, there's one over here. Ooh, which is a flat picture if you look close. It's not actually like a 3D object. Oh. I remember in the Game Boy Advance version, doing those was really hard, and getting over here was really hard as well. I don't have time for the high score, but maybe I can grab the tape. And trying to get over there is really hard. It's like it's almost like a secret gap. I don't think there's anything over here in the Game Boy Advance version that you need. But yeah, that game is really good. They did a great job of transferring that to the Game Boy Advance. It's like a flat 2D, but your character is 3D. So like the camera won't move, but you can kind of cruise around and spin in the air in 3D and all that kind of stuff. It's pretty cool. Oh yeah, I didn't have special when I started that combo. I know I said I don't have time for the high score, for the 6 score, but why not try it? Well, okay, that's why, because I'm not going to get it. Okay, so now all I need to do is grind the rails and get the 6 score. I could probably grab some cash too, although I feel like my stats are probably a little low for most of them. There is the one I can get. Oops, shouldn't have grinded there. That's what I was talking about with the statue, where you can get in a position where you get stuck. Okay. Turn around. Ugh. You know, when you get your speed up, sometimes just trying to get around is hard like that. I grind a little bit just for excitement. Okay, here we go. Now land that. Supposedly if you hold X, you'll land the big drops like that, but that rarely actually works for me. Okay, let's come back around, see if we can knock that grind out. I think my balance skill is pretty good. And then we'll restart, we'll get the high score, and then I'll buy some stats and then move on to Venice Beach. I think, unless I also unlocked the next competition. Oops, okay, so do you have to jump between them? I'm pretty sure you do. Okay, cool. So, I think there's some more cash here. There's one, is it right here? Yeah. There's a cash right here. I might as well grab it while I'm here. And then I'll start over, and I'll try to get 150,000 points. having just played Tony Hawk 4 so much, it's really weird not having all the tricks that that game has. It's just like I'm, by instinct, trying to do like spine transfers and reverts and stuff like that, and that does not exist. Okay, so it would be nice to get special and then do a nice combo starting with a special grind. What does it take to get... Why am I bailing so quick? Man. Do you grind better if you're going faster? Kind of feels like it. Okay, there we go. So it's... Is it down left? There we go. Down left. Okay, 180, 180, 180. Best I can do. That'll build up my combo a little bit. Oh, I'm only halfway there. I'm halfway through my time, but my tricks are worth less. Okay, here we go. Let's wall right into it, build a little combo. Okay. Switch to a nose blunt, 360, 180 out. I was going to lose my balance. Oh, 92,000. Oh, okay. Okay, we got something here. Okay, so there's another cache icon right there. Right off, barely off screen if you didn't see it in the corner. Do I have to do it as an air? No, I can do it that way. Okay. $100. 270 nose blunt. Is there any more cache that I can get easily? There's the one on top of the statue. That one is really hard. If you watched my Tony Hawk 4 video, I was talking about how I have a lot of trouble getting the little kickers. Something that size, for example, is really hard for me for some reason. I can't get the timing right. Oh, okay. So I think the timing was right on that, but I just don't have enough stats. So maybe I can do something about that right now. So as much as I want to buy more tricks... Oh, I was hoping I could sell lip balance. See, this is another reason why playing as Tony Hawk is like hard mode for this challenge, because you have stats you don't use. As much as I would like to buy some special tricks, I didn't have that much of a problem getting the high score yet. So that might be something I need to do before I do the bull run. But yeah, let's see what's next. Okay, so there are spray cans, there are VB transfers, there's the magic bum, there's tail sliding the ledge. That's not what I wanted to do. I was just trying to get some cash. Aren't we all? Okay. Yeah, my grind balance feels pretty bad still, even though I just put a lot into it. Okay. So should I just go for spray cans or should I go for skate? Maybe I should go for both. I already spent a quarter of my time trying to decide. Okay, blunt slide. Here's the Muska gap over here. I better... Oh, I was... Tried to tray flip it for Muska's sake, but didn't work. Oh yeah. That's the whole point of the challenge, is that flip tricks don't work. Oh, wow. I already forgot. Okay. So here is the T. Yep, that method, or the mute grab I just tried didn't work either. Here's the E right over here. So maybe instead of the spray cans, I'll try to get the secret tape while I'm up here. I know I've played this game before, and people talk about how you should bone this up from those tables down there, and it's easier to get it. And I think I've done that once. I have a lot harder time doing it that way. Yeah, like that's the only way I can do it, and my stats just have to be good. So yeah, like some people can do it, and if I had special, I probably could have gotten it. Like, you know, it was close, but I just couldn't quite get there. Yeah, so some people can just like go up, do that, and grab it. But that doesn't seem to work when I try it, so I'm not going to bother with that. Okay, so let me try the spray cans this time. Maybe the tail slide too, because that one's quick. Magic Bum kind of needs his own run because it takes a while. Okay, where are all the spray cans? I know there's one in a quarter pipe outside of this inside area. There's one. Oh, I thought there was one right there. Is it up here? Yes. Okay. Oh. Did you know if you hold down, you can actually change your body angle enough that you can land if you accidentally air out of a quarter pipe? It's not built into the game, but like if you're close enough to being straight when you land, it's okay with it. Okay. 360 into a wall ride, that would be kind of cool. Okay. I don't need to worry about points. What am I doing? What am I doing? Okay. So one of the other ones is on the quarter pipe or bowl or whatever this area is over here. Okay. Okay, and another one is down there on that side. Just quit doing tricks. Just get over here. Alright, so there's that one, and then there's one more, I believe, over here. Yep, between those quarter pipes. It's always a little bit tough because stuff doesn't pop onto the screen immediately, so sometimes you don't see it. Okay, so I got the tail slide and I got the cans. That's probably enough for this run. Can try to get this cash real quick. Yeah, that's another one that's just hard, and there's really not much else you can do. I didn't get a super clean ollie out of that, though. I think I just did a no comply instead of a boneless. Okay, let's start over. Alright, this time I want to go for the bum, because he is annoying. And I usually forget what order he's in. I know where all the spots are, but I don't necessarily remember in which order it is. Okay, so we'll ollie out just to start over. There is one of his spots. Come on, get out of the grass. One of his spots is right there, but that's not where he is yet. He is over here somewhere. I believe. Or no, is he down by the bottom of the stairs? I think he is. He must be. Alright, let me rush over there instead. Yeah, this one is just not that fun because, like, with the big floating icons, you can see them from a distance at least a little bit. Like, they do have to pop in, but still, you don't have to search quite as much. Okay, let's get out. Can you actually? Oh, I don't know if I knew that you could skate on that. That's kind of cool. I would have rather just reset right away because it would have been quicker, but that's cool. Okay, so one of his spots is right there at the beginning spot. Okay, he's right there. I switch ollie him. Oh, you know, I've got like 3 different tricks I can do here, so I gotta mix it up sometimes. Yeah, I can nollie 180 him. Ooh, amazing. Okay, so the easiest way, get back to the beginning, I will do that, and he is right here. Oh, got him. Okay, so now all I have, I believe, is score and VB transfers. Although it doesn't actually tell you, like you have to end your run, you can't hit retry and see it. But I'm pretty sure that's it. I'm probably just gonna go for the transfers. I should not be in switch for that. That was a big mistake. I might as well restart at this point. So this gap is the hardest one that you have to do. I'm just gonna see if it's possible. I have been upgrading my stats, so I'm not really worried about it being impossible. It's just gonna be kind of hard. Okay, so you use that stuff to get some stats. You try to boneless, and I did it. Okay. Okay, so then, is it this one or is it the next one? No, it's not. I don't remember all these. There we go. There it is. And then it's the thin side of this, I believe. Okay. Is this side the thin side? Yes, the skinny transfer. Okay. And you fly over here. That grind right there, like if you hit the quarter pipe just right, you can actually land in a grind even though you're not flat. And I remember back in the day when this game was still new, people were sharing, I'm going to retry so I can get the score. People were sharing clips online. And the first combo of over 1,000,000 points in this game, which is a lot for this game, was by doing that. They hit... did this big combo, and I might as well retry at that point. They did this big combo and then ended in that half pipe. They aired out and landed in a grind and then kept it going, which is usually not something you can do. but they did it anyway. Okay. Come on. Just let me do some tricks, please. Why, there's my special. It didn't want to work a couple times. Okay, so I might actually need to go ahead and get some more specials. I wish I could get a special manual in this game because there's only so many grinds I can do before I lose my balance. Ooh, fakey. Or whatever, that was kind of a nose manual, I guess, because he is not regular. Alright, let me try over. Try it again and do over. Here we go. It would be nice to maybe get on the roof with the Muska Gap and then try to do that as a line and get some combos going. Oh, I pulled the 7. Cool. I could either have done a clean 540 or tried for the 720, but I figured I'd go for the 720. It's Tony Hawk after all. Okay. So 180 is worth 37 points at this point. Okay. Not great. Can I get over here? Okay. I wanted to do my special. It doesn't seem to work a lot of the time. I'm pretty sure I know what the control is. I think it's down left. Okay, if I could quit olling right over all of the benches, that would be great. I was trying to grind on the edge. It's like I have too high of stats, so I ollie right over the stuff that I'm trying to skate on. Alright, it's down left is what it is. Keep forgetting. Okay. Oh, that was 31,000. Oh, this is going to take quite a bit. So I might have to come back to this one when I have more cash and I can buy some more tricks. Because that is a really high score. Oh, I got a little greedy. I thought maybe I could squeeze in one more. Okay. What's the score? I think it's 200,000 here that I need. Come on, get the 7, yeah. No, you can't revert. You can try to manual, but it's not going to do you any good. Oh, why did I even bail? Yeah, so 200,000 is going to be a bit tough. Grind stat, I think, is probably one of my limiting factors at this point. And more special tricks, I think. So if I could get my grind stat up and I could get more grind tricks, I'll be in a little bit better shape. Okay, with that in mind, I'm going to do that. I thought I was a little bit higher than that because it feels like it's pretty bad. But I will do that. I will look at some tricks. Yeah, wish me luck with the high score here, or with the competition here, because this is not going to be easy. There's not a lot of great lines here. That was worth 7,000 points. Okay. I cannot do grabs, so quit trying. At least do a 540 there, okay. Yeah, it's like this level is too realistic for Tony Hawk, so like a lot of the lines don't even work. Why does my special not work so often? Right? Okay, down left. Okay. 38,000, that's okay. I wonder how high of a score I need to safely assume that I'll win. It's probably at least 100 though, right? This is far enough in the game that you can't really be messing around. Although it doesn't work quite that simple because you lose points if you bail, I think, unless that was the newer games that added that in. So it's not just what score you did get, but what bails you didn't do. Oh, like that one, for example. Okay, 88,000 is worth 90. Okay, not bad. I would like to get gold because I'm going to have to come back and get it anyway. Oh, okay, I'm tied for first. That's pretty good. All right. The dream would be that I get 2 good runs and then I can spend my last one trying to get some of the cash icons. Oh, I was really hoping I could get to that rail. Come on, dude. Hurry up. I would like if this game had a push button that you could use if you needed to. Ooh, I got that 7 around. 540? Ooh, okay. See, now I have nowhere to go. Doing that is kind of a waste of time. That whole combo was only worth 6,000 points. Oh, don't bail. Oh, I knew he was going to bail. I've got 20,000. I need at least 80. Because I am tied for first. I'm not actually winning. Okay, come around. Maybe go this way. I really wish I had the money to buy some specials. I didn't plan that out super well. Okay. Okay, can I grind on this handrail? I can. Oh, I tried to ollie back out of it. Okay, so what was that worth? 87, okay. So I will medal in this competition. I would like to do a little better than that. Maybe if I go this way, because there's the coping. Then I can do a nice big 360. Okay, hold that out as long as possible. Oh, really wish I wasn't landing sloppy. I don't remember how that works in this game compared to the older ones. I think it's just like a point penalty and not a percentage or anything, but definitely don't want to land a big combo and be sketchy anyway. Okay, how am I doing? I'm at 78,000. So I'm in pretty good shape for gold, I guess, although, again, I was tied. Come on, get in a grind. Do something. You can't grind on that edge. That's not cool. Okay, come over here. Do that overturn with a nollie 720, 900. Haha. Did a 900. I can't do any special tricks. But I can do the 900 anyway. Okay. Just imagine if Tony Hawk did like a park contest and did a 900 at the end of it. Okay. Well, I mean, not counting that bail. 91.5, so I gotta beat a 90.9. How did Rune do this time? Yes. Good. Okay. You know, I keep thinking about how much harder this run is, but it's really just the high scores that are hard. Okay, so let's get the bells. I'm mostly just playing this for fun. Okay, I got a blunt slide to do over here. Is there a gap, or is that good enough? Oh, I have to do a blunt slide on the awning. I ollied up onto the awning and I did a blunt slide. It didn't like that though. There we go. Always got to pull it out to fakie, because that's just cooler. Try to grab that bell while I'm over here. It's weird that the bell and the K and the awning are all in one spot. You wouldn't really see that later on in the series. It's not like this level is tiny. There's a lot of unused space actually. Like if you go on the opposite, like cross the road and go around, there's a lot of stuff that doesn't really get used. Okay, let's grab that E. I know I missed the T, which is up there. I do have to grab a bell too. I need to not spread myself so thin that I get nothing. Okay. Now where is that last bell? I think it's, oh, it's right there. I just saw it. I gotta get up these stairs. Can Tony Hawk no comply up 4 stairs? I don't think he can. Okay. There we go. Grab that, and I'm good. Where was that S? One would think it'd be in the beginning. I think it's over out of the grass over here, right? Okay, go a little faster, please. Pop out. Okay, so I got the bells, I got skate, and I got the blunt slide, so that's good. Okay, let's just retry. But yeah, like I was saying, if you cross the road, like there's like over here, there's this whole area that's actually modeled in 3D, which you wouldn't necessarily always do on the PlayStation if you didn't actually have to do anything with it. And there's just nothing going on over there. There's no like quarter pipe that transfers you up onto the roof, and then there's something up there, you know. It's just like, it's just whatever. Okay, so I have to, let me remember, I have to run into, oh no, I have to grind on the wire to knock over the fence. That's what I have to do. Okay. There we go. Now I can lip trick on all of the quarter pipes, which is probably my least favorite thing to do in this game because lip tricks are hard. Okay. That one actually worked while turning into it. That was like Oh, come on. My stats are so high that I ollied right over that cash icon. That's not cool. Okay. I think this is one of them. There we go. The new bowl. One of these. I think these are all the same, right? It's any of these. Mid bowl. Okay. And then this one over here. Come on. I bet the flow of this park isn't actually this bad in real life. Okay. Cool. Because this is based on something, right? I don't know. Okay. Let me get some cash. I don't have a ton of time to do anything else. Oh, yeah. See, that's what I was talking about. I was able to level myself back out. There's cash. Is it in this one? Yes. And then I can air back into the half pipe. That'll give me some cash as well. And then we'll be good to move on. Okay, here we go. Okay, I got that one. How about this one? Yes. Cool. I should not have to come back to that skate park then. Okay, so I have to drain the fountain, which is really hard. Yeah, I don't know if my stats are good enough. They're really not that bad. I don't know why I'm having trouble with this stuff. Okay, so I just have to grind. I think it's because I just have so much more trouble getting special. Yeah, like getting up there. I slowed down when I landed on the other handrail. Like you want to grind up. Okay, like you want to hit this gap and land on the other side to get as much speed as possible. If your stats are really high, I think you can actually gap all the way to the handrail. And that's a good way to go, but... Okay, land there, grind that. Get up there, no. Instead of torturing myself with that, I think I'll do it later. Because it's just not fun. Okay, can I get... I should be able to get the tape, though. Because my grind stat is at 100%. My speed isn't, but still. Probably worth a try. Can I get that cash? No? Okay. Alright. Turn around. Ugh. Having trouble controlling him here. Okay, here we go. Okay. No problem. Now if I'm really good, I can grind all the way to here. Oh, okay, don't fall. Oh, that would have been cool. If I could have gotten it from that angle, that would have been pretty great. Yeah, like this is kind of wasted space too. They could have put something there. Okay, so what do I have left in this run? Okay, the high scores. I'm not going to do the bull ring because I'm having trouble getting all the high scores. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend all my cash. I'm going to go back and clean up the rest of the levels before trying to do the bull run. Okay, so I upgraded my stats and bought Dark Slide and Rowley Dark Slide because I thought that would be kind of cool. The only thing I have left in this level is to get the rest of the cash icons. Technically, I have to kickflip TC's roof gap to 100% it, but that is not an option, so we won't worry about that right now. I'm just going to gather as much cash as possible, then I can max myself out, maybe buy some more tricks to try to get that last, the bull run. So, yeah, there's that one more cash icon over there, which is off of the roof. If your stats get high enough at the end, you can actually, instead of trying to do that whole line from the beginning to get up to the roof, you can just do this. You can wall ride and then grind on it and then just ollie over. Okay. Okay, cash icons cleared. Let's end the run. Okay, again over here, we're just hunting cash icons. I'm pretty sure that's the only one left right there. It sucks and it's no fun, but I just did it first try, so that was a success. Let's do a steezy back nose blunt to fakie just to clinch it, and then let's end this run. And again, just cash icons. I was sure I didn't get the highest score in this level, but apparently I did. I think that may actually be the only one right there, which is the hardest one, because this base right there is not, there we go, that base is not actually circular, although it kind of should be. So if you're in the middle, you're actually hitting a corner, and it can send you one way or the other. So just trying to line up for it is not always the easiest thing. So what other cache? That is not what I intended to do. What other cache am I actually missing? It's got to be over on this side, right? There's probably one. Is there one in one of these little quarter pipes over here? Oh yeah, there's. Oh, it's right there. Okay. So, yeah, like I was talking about how this level feels like multiple different levels just kind of missed my grind. Multiple levels just kind of mashed together. There's a, like the Brooklyn banks are right over there, and you don't use them for anything. There's nothing to do there. There's nothing to collect. There's, you know, it's just kind of there and it's not connected to anything. Where is that icon from? I don't actually remember. Oh, I have to ollie off of the tracks to grab that one, I think. If you're very familiar with this game, you know how risky what I just did was, which is try to cross the street immediately because you can get hit by the taxi if your speed isn't high enough, but my speed is very good at this point, so thought I'd flex on you a little bit and show you my road crossing skills. Okay, so this should be the last icon. Nope, there's more. I got the one up on the top of the fence, didn't I? The one with the transfer. Let's see. Did I get? I got that one. There's one up on the fence. Oh no, I didn't get that one. Okay, cool. That must be it then. Okay. Oh, this is the Brooklyn Banks. Hold on. I will show you the area I'm talking about if you're not familiar in a second, if I can get this and not be out of time. Okay. So, man, I hit that bump and then I lost my speed. It's harder to line yourself up for stuff in this game because the textures are so repeated that it's hard to tell like what area you're actually lined up to. Having a little bit of trouble here. That's not going to be enough to get me special. Okay, so I just need to ollie up there. Man, why is that so hard? Alright, did some tricks. Let me go do a 540. Keep my... Oh, and then I'm hitting that stupid thing. That's what's happening. Come on, man. Yeah, don't hit that. Okay. Got one last attempt. 720 to fakie. Oh, that wasn't even the last one. Man, why am I missing so many in this level? So yeah, the area I'm talking about, I don't know if the last icon is in this area or not. It's over here. See, there's just quarter pipes, and I don't think there's anything here. Maybe that's where the last icon is, though, actually, because I don't remember which one I missed. Oh, there it is. Okay, is that the last one? Tell me that's the last one. Well, I'll just 720 right over it. There it is. Okay, that was a simple one to miss. That one's not even hard to get at all, but all right, we got it. Let's move on. Okay, so on this one, we've got the scores, we got the secret tape, and we got the cache. I'm gonna try, well, let me just grab this cache real quick. Easiest way to do this is to grind this, come back down, do an air, and then grind it again. That way you know you are lined up perfectly, and then you get some speed and you just knock it out. This gap, on the other hand, so the thing is, oh, come on. You know what, I will try it from a table. I don't know if my switch is at 100%, so I'm gonna do it normal. Yeah, I don't get how people do that one, to be honest with you. I played this game so many times, and it just doesn't work for me. Okay. So, as I was saying, when your stats are good enough to do this, it's really hard to stay in these quarter pipes because they're so thin. So, like, you want to hit it to get some air, to get some speed. Oh, come on. I couldn't tell where I was. So you want to hit those to get your speed, but if you have too much speed, then you can't even tell what direction you're facing. Okay, there was another example of me hitting a ramp that just didn't give me the air properly. I'm sure it works fine and I'm just bad at it, but... Oh! I missed the second up press for the boneless, which probably would have helped. Okay. Okay, here we go. One more time. And again, this has nothing to do with the challenge. The only part of the challenge that makes this harder is that it's harder to keep special, but that's it. There we go. Got the secret tape. All right, now let's worry about the scores. Okay. Score is going to be nice and easy. I'm going to show you those special grinds that I got, and we will crank this out in no time. Okay. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, I was trying to tap down, but I don't know because I was going fakie at the time if I would need to tap up to change my body angle. I was hitting X to ollie out. Okay. Here we go. Gotta mix in some of the angle grinds as well and not just blunts. Okay. There's the Rowley dark slide. And then I got the regular dark slide as well. There we go. I don't like a lot of the special grinds in this game. I don't like ones that are gonna spin me around and have me face the opposite way. I don't like ones that have like an extra flip in the middle. Like there's one where you do like a flip while you start the grind. And it always makes me feel like I'm gonna bail. Oh, did I get it already? Was that the pro or was that the 6 score? Okay, it was either 200 or 250, so I definitely got it. The only thing left is the cash. There's that one right there, which I should have no problem with at this point. Okay. Except sometimes you don't get the speed that you think you should. Okay. 250 bucks. Is there more cash? Yeah, there's that cash right there. You have to air out of this quarter pipe and just bail. You can make the transfer, but I think it's hard to make the transfer and actually get the cash. Like you'll air over it. Okay, and then there's this one, which may be the last one. Yes, good. With 4 seconds remaining. So this level should be cleared now. Let's just double check real quick since I'm so close to the end of the timer. And okay, let's not save it. Hopefully nothing bad happens because I have not saved this game once. Okay. And we're back to Skate Street for the cash. I probably don't technically need to do this, but I'm just trying to beat the game as thoroughly as possible, given my limitations. Come on. Man, that was terrible. I'm just going to retry. Just try to get that cash icon, and like sometimes when you land, your speed just dies, and I couldn't even move. Okay. So yeah, I'm trying to beat the game as thoroughly as possible because why not? And so I'm going to get as much cash as possible. The only thing I 100% won't be able to do is that kickflip TC's gap. But if I can do everything other than that, then that is what I will call a success. Okay, I missed. Oh, is that good enough? That's the secret key right there. Which secret is there? Because there are 2 secret areas in this level. There's one. It wasn't that one. But there's cash that leads over to the other one, so it might make the most sense for me to just unlock the areas in this run and explore them next time. That's the other secret key. But there was a cash icon going the other way off of that enormous, like 20-foot high quarter pipe. Look at how big this thing is. Okay. Oh, well, not that way. I want to go that way. Then I lost all my speed. Can I get it? No. Okay, so I got to grab that one. There might be one in the bowl. And then I have the secret areas. It would be cool if I just so happened to win while I did this, but given that I can't do any tricks, that doesn't just come naturally. Okay, so I was thinking maybe there's one in the bowl, but there's not. So that's good, but it looks like there is one over at that vert wall. Yeah, that thing, whatever you want to call that. Come on, get out. Get over. You know, I'm so far over, I might as well just grab this one real quick. Then I'll grab that other one, and I'll try to grab that secret area while I'm at it. I think they both have one icon in them, the secret areas. Oh, come on. Wait, why did people cheer for that? But the first time I did a trick, even though I bailed, you're still happy about it? Okay. There we go. 250 smackers. Let's go this way. So there's the 2. One of them has, yes, there's cash above the van, and then the other one has like a big vert transfer. that you have to do. I think that's it in this one, though. Yeah. These secret areas are terrible. Like, there's no reason to come here. There's no lines. There's no, like, good gaps or anything. It's just kind of there. Okay. Okay. Even if I got a 99.9, I would not win, so I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to worry about grabbing this. I'm also going to worry that I forgot any, but I don't think that I did. Okay, the last one is way up there. I got plenty of stats at this point. There, cache icons cleared. Cool. Let's move on. Do you think Tony Hawk had any say in what his bio says here? Possibly the most influential skateboarder of all time. Like, imagine actually saying that about yourself. Like, it's true, and I'm not trying to deny it, but like, how hard is it to have the guts to just say, hey, I'm probably one of the most influential skateboarders to ever live? Like, that takes some guts. But I do have a story about that kind of thing for you as soon as we load into the next level. So right when I got out of college, learning web design, sort of. I barely learned anything in college, but I came out with a degree for doing web design type of stuff. I tried to get a job, and there was a local place. I need to remember the line. I need to get special, and then I need to grab that. Okay. And there was this local place that did it, and it was like the sweatshop version of it, where there's 20 people all in there just cranking out sites for local businesses, and they all probably were terrible, but it was perfect for my skill level and my my degree. It was the type of thing I want to do. It was basically the ideal job, in part because I lived in the middle of nowhere, and so a job where you design websites, like, you can work on a farm or you can work at a gas station. That's it. So finding something local that was web design was perfect. And so I go in there. They were trying to hire people. I meet with the boss, and he asked me, like, so are you going to come in here with your fancy new degree and, like, change the way we do all of our stuff? And the answer I thought he was looking for was no. And so I said, like, oh, no, I'm happy to learn the ways that you do stuff and, like, fit in with your style. And I think the answer he was looking for was like, yeah, you guys suck, and I'm going to drag you into the future with all this stuff that I learned that's more modern. Like, the way you do everything is probably terrible and not efficient. And I will, improve your company by, improve your company by showing you the proper way to do things. I think that's what he wanted. Maybe a little more tactfully than that, but I think that's what he wanted, and I lost out on that job. And that really sucked, because that job would have been perfect. The next job I found was over an hour away, and it paid terribly. It made like $8.10, I think. Come on, that last attempt, I feel like I got high enough on that. So anyway, the next time I got a job, where I was, come on. Okay, maybe I do have to ollie off of the wire and jump over that way. Anyway, the next time I was in that situation and I had to try to sell myself, I just bragged more, because that's kind of what they want. They don't want someone, being humble is a good thing, but if you walk into a job opportunity and you say, like, oh, I'm okay, then who's gonna want you? They want the superstar. They want someone who's gonna, like, to blow their expectations out of the water. And so you have to brag, even if you don't. Once you get the job, even if you go back to being your mild and humble self, like I normally am. Okay, one more time. No, I waited too long. You kind of have to. So I remember at that job, and I did get this job. The guy asked me if I was some kind of smart. I don't remember how he phrased it. Like, he was some kind of genius or something like that. And I was just like, well, actually, my IQ is this. And I won't tell you what it was, but I just threw it out there. Like, you know what? Fine. You asked if I'm smart enough. Why can't I get that? I swear you can't get it from this kicker. You just asked if I'm smart enough, so I might as well throw out a number that makes me sound smart. and it worked. There we go. Speaking of it worked, that just worked too. And I actually did get that job. So like he wanted somebody who can brag and say like, yeah, I'm smarter than you, idiot. That's what you got to do sometimes. You got to be confident. Okay. Ooh, steezy. That's like a 450 out. Okay, so the last icon, I believe, is that one, which means I have to go back up there because I can't get that. I actually can't get both of those icons at the same time. So let me try that. And then I have all of the high scores too. So yeah, don't be afraid to sell yourself a little bit in that sort of situation. I think my switch is at 9 out of 10, so I'm still trying to remember to do stuff normal if it's hard. You know, I feel like that grind slows me down a little bit, but anyway. Okay. Like, learning how to be a salesman to a degree is kind of important for everybody, even though it sucks. Oh, don't. Oh, come on. Of course. Of course that happens. Alright, let me just retry. It'll be easier to get special again at the top than work my way all the way around the level again. Okay. Is that enough? Okay, here we go. One more try. And then 5 more when it doesn't work. Why did I not have any speed? I have special. Like, that just happens in this game sometimes. Like, no matter how, you know, the fact that you have special and there's no way to push, you're at the mercy of the game for how fast you're going. Sometimes you just aren't going fast, and you just have to deal with it. Okay. Okay, so this one, there's no easy way to get onto this power line that I know of. There we go. Okay, so the only thing left is high score, which I shouldn't be trying to do right now. Let me start over. Okay. So the high score is going to be pretty tough, but with my new special grinds, I should be okay. There we go. Okay. Nope, I missed. Dark slide to manual. You know, it's cool. One thing I liked about this game is that it just feels authentic. You know, like the stuff you're doing is crazy and you know, video game stuff, and you can grind for like 1.5 miles and stuff like that. But like when you hit grass, you slow down, right? And in some of the games that came out after, like all the PlayStation 2 era games, you can just ride around on like rocks and wood planks and, you know, anything, and it just doesn't matter. Like, the game doesn't care. And I get that from a video game like design standpoint, but this one just felt a lot more authentic to me. Okay, so that was the pro score. I gotta get, I think, 250. Okay. It almost looked like I did a 360 flip there, but it was just me like bouncing off of that post. Although there was a random point, and I had to restart where my flip tricks came back, and I did one on accident all of a sudden, and I realized it, and luckily I hadn't completed any goals yet. Oh, alright, I already got it. I hadn't completed any goals yet, so I was able to just cut that part out. Oh, the dark slide. The motion he does when he lands a dark slide looks like a 360 flip. Let me try to do one again. Was it a regular dark slide or a Rowley? I don't remember. Oh, that's not enough. Okay. Okay, so I did a dark slide, and I landed it. No, okay, so it must have been a regular dark slide. Let's do a regular dark slide. Let's do a regular dark slide. Oh, come on, why doesn't it? Yeah, if you ride off the end with a dark slide, he does like a 360 flip motion, kind of. It's kind of weird. And here we go. So I've been calling this the bull run during this whole run, but it's called the bull ring. Okay, so getting all the icons and stuff, I mean, that's beside the point right now. Let's just try to get some points. I was already kind of falling, so let me just try to do some manuals. You actually get speed when you spin and land back into manual like that. I never realized that before. But it's helpful, because I can maybe land in an air like that. Not that doing it at 720 or 900 is particularly valuable. Oh, I missed the ollie. Oh, okay, okay. No big deal. Yeah, you can grind this, and it's safer if you're going along the same direction as the bull, but he can knock you off of there, too. Okay. Another rally. Oh, I was trying to wait until I got to where it curved over so that I didn't have to worry about landing inside like I just did. Yeah, I don't have special right now, so I can't do any of my good grinds. That's terrible. Terrible. That's going to be like a 60. 88. Okay. I guess that last combo was a little higher than I thought it was. Still, okay, so that's second. I mean, I'm in contention for second. I'd have to do it again, but... Okay. That was clearly a 540. Calling it a 360 is pretty rude. Okay, so yeah, like... Oh, come on. I was just saying, like, if you land in a manual and you spin land back in a manual, it was giving me lots and lots of speed. But I didn't do it that time. Okay, let me get out of here. That would be great. Thank you. Thank you. No, 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 no. Ugh. Not that that combo was anything to write home about, but I only have 30,000 points at the moment. Okay. 360. Can I do a 360 from flat? No, I don't think so. Okay, let me get back over to the ledge. That was not a dark slide. Oh, yeah, you can run out of special while you're doing tricks. Okay. What is a switch 900 worth? 900 points. I mean, that's appropriate, I guess. Not very high. Okay. Spin. Come back. Spin. Okay. 50,000. So that gives me quite a bit more. That gives me over 100. 92. Okay. So I definitely want to get a gold on this. That's the only way I'm going to be counting that. Okay. So I need to double what that difference. I need to get like a 93 to safely consider this a win, or to safely assume I'm going to get a gold. The best way to get a high score in this level is to grind the lights at the top, because every time you pop one of the little light bulbs, it counts as a gap. But it's really hard, so it's kind of a risky strategy to do that. Oh, getting in here is a risky strategy too. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm just gonna land that. Felt like I was starting to lose my balance. Okay. Yeah, don't forget you gotta bonus everything because it gives you one more multiplier. I'm stuck. Come on, come on, get me out of here. Don't have special. Okay. Manual, manual, manual. Is that giving me speed? See, like sometimes it gives you crazy speed. Look how much speed I got. Okay, I could do the loop, but that's only worth like 250 points or something like that. So, oh, that is not a dark slide. That's not a dark slide either. That, oh, blew it. Okay, it's going to treat me to my reward since I technically beat it, but it's only the Bales video. I won't get to the, I won't get Tony Hawk's video until I get all the golds. But I guess we can watch this anyway. I've seen this so many times in my life, because you do unlock it every time you beat the game with any of the characters, I think. I remember, yeah, he does that weird body varial. I've never seen that before. Switch hard flip, looked like, down Carlsbad. You know, this kind of stuff. Oh, and I always remember that one too, because that ground looks so rough. Not that there's more than 10 pixels on the screen right now, but the ground looks so rough, and he didn't have a shirt on, so it felt like it would just tear him up. And of course, that's brutal. All right. Okay, let's try that again. I think the biggest thing that's really holding me back is special. Come on, don't bail. Oh, come on, Hawk. Let me just restart. Yeah, that's a weird trick that I just learned. Spinning and landing back in a manual over and over actually builds more speed, but you can't start from nothing, it seems like. Yeah, look at how much faster I go. That's so cool. Okay. Okay, so now I have special, and now I can do a combo that has some dark slides in it. Ideally both. He just did that weird 360 flip thing right there. I don't know how I did a bonus in the middle of a combo. That shouldn't be possible. Okay, 84,000, that's good. Now, can I grind the lights? This is what I was talking about earlier. If I can grind the lights. I didn't have any speed. That was the right side, though, because they don't... there's two different directions. And only one direction has the higher ramps. Okay. That was not a dark slide. That's okay. That's okay. Here we go. Dark slide. I'm on the wrong side to be able to get out of this easily. Come on. Ollie that way. There we go. Okay. Now that I have no time. Oh, okay. That was okay. Hopefully this will be the run I throw out. 90.2. Actually, it depends how everyone else does. They don't consistently score the exact same. Rodney Mullen is winning this competition? Okay. I just realized I mentioned how this game feels more grounded in reality because you're skating on like normal stuff. I am skating on dirt right now though, so whatever. Okay. And also I'm turning around and starting this way every time because, you know, I can't do anything in a half pipe. I can only spin, so it doesn't make a ton of sense to do that. Although, no bad way to add on to a combo at the end. Okay, do a grind. Why? Man, I missed that coping like 3 times. 4 times. Here we go. That was not a dark slide. Okay, I'm on the wrong side of the coping, but that's okay. I'm just going to grind all the way past. Oh, it kicks you out. Okay. Grind at the correct side of the coping, please. Man, why is that so hard? I'm trying to grind on the inside, as you've seen me do countless times, so I can get out and I can do stuff over here. Okay, let me land this. And then maybe I can start another combo. Oh, I ollied it. Oh, dang it. Get in here. Okay, now come around. I want to grind this thing and then wall ride and grind that thing. Oh yeah, I forgot about the overturn. I was never doing that. Oh, I landed my combo after time. I didn't intend to land it, but I did. And it let me do another one. Just like, yeah, that part is glitched because I did a boneless in the middle of a combo there. And then I just landed my combo and did another one after time. Okay, 93 is good. Is that enough to keep that? I have a lead of 1.5 points. Chances are, so Rodney Mullen would have to do a 92, 92.1, I think, to be able to beat me. He's probably not going to do that. I could use this run to start getting cash icons, which I'm going to have to do. But I think I'm just going to try to be safe. Oh, I tried to do a grind there. And get in another decent run. If it absolutely fails, then I can try to grab some cash, but okay. Yeah, you can see that little 360 flip he does on that one. Okay. Oh, sometimes. He doesn't always do it. That's kind of weird. Okay. This run, not going great. I feel reasonably confident that Mullen's not going to get a 92. But you never know. He has won every competition you ever entered except for one, so... Okay, here we go. Can I get the 9? There we go. Oh, that 900 was worth 1,500 points. Okay. It's not a bad route. Should have just been going up here. Long special grind, land it. Turn a little bit, do another one. Oh! I got kind of stuck. Okay, let's see. What's the verdict, Mullen? Okay, I got it. Now we get to watch Tony Hawk's actual video, which I'm excited about. I never actually play... No, I don't want to watch the Bale video again, but thank you. Here we go. You know, I've probably watched this ending video less than any other one because I never really played as Tony Hawk. Vert didn't really speak to me at the time. When I played this game for the first time, I didn't skate yet. This game got me into skating, but it was specifically Mullen and Costin's endings that I thought were crazy. Like, those were the ones that really got me pumped. Nobody else I even really remembered. So I would always just replay as them over and over and over because I just thought they were so great. Although a 900 over a channel, pretty awesome, but it just doesn't mean much when you don't skate. you know? Like, sure, you just kind of wind up real hard and spin. Like, you don't really understand how hard it is. But seeing, like, Clausen does a nollie heel flip late flip, and I remember that just blew me away. Like, that didn't even make sense. Like, how could you catch it in the air and throw it back in midair and, you know, have that level of coordination? I could understand that a little more. Okay, so let's just clean up. I think the only thing we're missing is the cash on that last level. Okay, just to show you, 100% on Hangar, 80% on School. That's because kickflip and then all cash and goals. Since I can't get the last goal, I can't get that. 100%, 100%, 100%, 100%, 100%, and 90. Let's get this cash. Okay, pro tip. I really don't know why a helicopter crashes in the beginning of this level, but whatever. Okay, pro tip. All of the bright green poops have money in them. See, that one's green. There we go, 250 bucks. Don't gap. Oh, see, that happens sometimes, though. Where it, there we go. It just lets it out, and you should be able to grab it, but you won't necessarily. There we go. I try to hit as many as possible so I know when I've done a whole loop. I don't want to miss any of these. And the bull is going to come up behind me any minute now and gore me. There we go. I think that's probably all of them. Yeah. I wonder how bad my bearings are right now. Okay, so now that I've done that, the only other thing that I really need to worry about is grinding on the lights, like I was talking about, and try to knock that out. And oh yeah, and then there's the high banners on the sides that are pretty tough. But my stats are pretty much perfect except for switch, so that should be okay. Okay, so this is like my 7th attempt at this point. Because I'm just having a really hard time getting up there. It's a hard one because you can either do it this way where I'm coming at it with speed, and I'll probably have enough speed, but it's really hard to line yourself upright. Like right there, for example, flew right next to it, but I was not angled right. Or you can come to a stop, aim yourself perfectly, and then hit the quarter pipe and try to squeeze out a little bit of speed, but you probably won't have enough to actually hit it. Okay, so I got up here. See, so you're getting a gap for all of those. All right, so that was good. Now let me try to find the other one, because there's 2 that are high and 2 that are low. That looks like the low one. So I got to go all the way around. I'm not going to be able to get it within 10 seconds. And I don't want to accidentally do the wrong one, though. Because I spent all that time trying to get that one. Okay, so there's this tall one. This is the one I need to hit. And I, of course, run out of time the second I get there. Look, I did one thing. Like, I didn't do any combos. I got a 94, and all I did was that one gap. That's, like, almost a cheater way to do it if it wasn't so hard. Okay, so the other one is... It was through... Come on. It was through the loop up there. That's the one I need to hit right there. I think you can ride up on that. Yeah, that's the easy way to get up here. Okay, here we go. First try. Yes. Oh yeah, I don't have special. I was going to try to do a dark slide just for extra pointage. Okay, that was worth 100,000 points. In this game, that's a lot. Okay, so the only other cash icons are on these banners that are up here. Ugh, no, not up there. These banners. And it's hard to get enough speed for this, even with full stats. You kind of have to go, because you have to do it as a grind, so you need a little bit of an angle. But not that much. There we go. There we go. So I think there's just one on the other side. I don't think the banners each have 2, if I'm remembering correctly. I'm trying to look while I'm dying. Okay. Look, I'm going to get first again, because I got a 94 on that first one. Okay. So, which banner is the one that I didn't get? I wish the draw distance was a little there. There it is. Okay. So, I have to hit about the middle of this banner right here. Let me just try to get some pointage going. Or some speed, at least. I'm not going to get a lot of points this way, but Maybe I don't need it. Here we go. Ooh, as a no comply even. That should be it. Yes, that is it. So I have cleared the entire game as much as any human can do it without doing a single flip trick or a grab. So that's it for now, but if you have any more ideas on what I should do, what I want you to do is go to radratvideo.com. There is a form for submitting questions for the Ask Radrat series. You can do that too if you want. But just use that form and send me your ideas. That goes right into my inbox. It's a lot easier for me to manage and keep track of when it's in there. So if you want to send your ideas for what else I could do, it doesn't necessarily have to be a Tony Hawk game. You know, I want it to be the old school classics. We don't need to watch Tony Hawk again. Yeah, I want it to be the classic games. I want it to be something good. First 5 or 6 Tony Hawk games, Thrasher, Skate and Destroy, Grind Session, anything like that. What is a way that I can play that kind of fits into this series, where it makes it really hard, but it doesn't break the game? That's kind of what I'm looking for. I'm open to any suggestions, so send those along. Go to radratvideo.com and fill out the form for that. I might come up with more on my own. This idea just kind of popped into my head today, and so I just hurried up and did it. But yeah, if you have anything else, let me know. In the meantime, make sure you subscribe, and you will see whatever it is that I come up with and all the other videos I have in the works for you. I'm trying to put out as much as possible, because it seems like entertainment is really what people need right now. So I'm trying to do my best to put out as much as I can and do my part as far as that is concerned. So yeah, subscribe so you don't miss anything. Hit the like button if you enjoy this type of video, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.